neighborhood of normal things that we've dealt with.
How many people have been abducted, Barbara?
Well, you know, it's anybody's guess, except at this point, I think we have indication that there might be about 5 million people in America.
5
That's a lot
million
of people.
people in America who have come forward. Who said that, or
yes, according to the Roper poll a few years ago, plus other people who've come forward since then.
how reliable is that, though? I mean, isn't that true? Isn't that Roper poll ask things like, "Have you ever had missing time?" Right? Isn't that a major criteria?
Well, it asks a whole bunch of questions.
Yeah.
It asks quite a number of questions that have to do with this phenomenon. And also, I think it's important to know that lots of people do not, like these people right here probably, did not talk to anybody on the Roper poll. There are many things that have happened that don't get reported.
Yeah.
So the numbers, you see, are going to be inaccurate.
But it's, and it's a hard issue because, you know, obviously people who've had the experience are desiring to support their case that millions have had this, but yet the data is pretty questionable.
If I might add just a little something, my wife is not the same woman that I married. Something happened to her that changed her. I'm not saying that she might have flipped out, but she's different. She hears the music, and she comes up with these incredible compositions. From where? She also has made words up. She also has a new psychic ability. She can tell you the description of the girl I went out in high school, down to her hair.
So she developed psychic ability.
And then went to the psychiatrist yesterday who says yes.
Yeah. You know, the thing about it is it's obvious that something has happened, and I guess, is anyone else feeling that? It's like something happened that's undeniable, but what it is where I think many of us are struggling, how you interpret kids are unsafe because of their sharing this experience?
I wouldn't say unsafe, just almost unwanted by other kids.
If I can just say, why should you expose young children to an alien experience? Let them enjoy horseback riding, swimming, Star Trek if they want to.
That raises a question to Brita. I mean, you know, that sounds pretty sensible. Why voices? Why share this with young kids? Why not just have this something you can talk to them about when they're 18 or 21?
Let's assume that these abductions actually did occur, okay? Why does it have to be extraterrestrials that are doing the abducting? Could these be beings that are here that live among us doing it?
More like a paranormal experience as opposed to another dimension, you know what I mean?
My wife is an angel.
I have wondered that myself. You know, I don't say I was abducted by aliens. I never say that. I've had an abduction experience, and I don't know who it is.
Yeah, this is a question kind of to the entire panel, particularly to the abductees. When you were abducted, did these aliens were ever interested in possibly having any kind of sexual relations with any of you?
Yeah, we've heard that kind of experience before, that there was not so much sexual but reproductive experiment. Have any of you had that experience?
I have had that experience.
Yeah, you had it obviously because there's a son involved. How about you, Terry?
I have not, but I'm aware of it.
Yes.
I have not, but I've seen
You two folks?
results.
Have you had any of this?
Yes.
I'm
You
still
have.
probably into that area.
Still trying to find
I
out.
also had a bizarre surgery a few years ago where I had an experience, and then I was told that there was some sort of error with what was being done to me and that I should go seek help with my doctors here on Earth. And I kept going to my doctor and I said, there's something wrong with me. You know, I had him check me and he said, there's nothing wrong with you, you're perfectly healthy. And I kept getting this feeling, you know, keep going back and don't listen. So I insisted on a laparoscopy. And when the doctor did a laparoscopy on me, I had to have major surgery because there were two unusual fluid-filled sacs floating behind my uterus. And it was so unusual, he took pictures of this because he never experienced anything like this before.
So this wasn't implanted by the aliens, but they they diagnosed you, is what you're saying? They diagnosed that there was a problem that your doctors couldn't find?
No, it's just
it was like I was being told telepathically that I should go to my doctor.
To have this checked
To have
out.
this checked.
Do you think it's possible that your experience was your subconscious letting you know that your baby, that you passed, is okay?
I'm very open to that. I mean, that would be comforting. You know, again, I don't know exactly what occurred with me, but that is a comforting thought.
Yeah, and it's nice to hear you say that because I think that's how many people feel about this, that they're unsure if there's really alien abduction or if this is something
Yeah,
that's
I'm
happening
still,
within you.
Nobody has proved anything to me.
Yeah,
you know.
you're still to the other side. Our guests today have had their lives changed by alien abductions, and it's been interesting to hear about the struggle, not only personally, but how it affects your relationships. Maria, what do you need from David to help deal with this experience?
What I need is for him to be more open to the subject and just allow me to speak about it every once in a while. Because I do love him, and I want to have a happy home life, and preserve our family life.
Okay. Teresa, what do you need?